What's going on, guys? It's Lensky here, and today's video is how I got high before school. And don't do this. I'm way too young for weed. This is not okay, but just don't do it. But let's get into the story time. Alright, so normal day. You know, I I go to school normally, but I've told you guys before in the past that there's been some kids that sell illegal substances in the bathroom, and this day I had $60 in my pocket. I got paid for doing some yard work, and I had it on me. I don't know why. I wasn't planning to buy anything illegal with it, but I went in the bathroom. This kid offered me drugs out of his backpack. He had pills and weed, and I was feeling like a dirty motherfucker, and I bought a little bit of weed, like $30 of weed. So my friend smokes weed a little bit more than I do, and he's older. He's in 8th grade. So I guess that's a little bit better. But I got the weed, and once I got that, I was worried all day that it would be found in my pocket, but I wasn't gonna keep it in my pocket, but either in my pocket or in my locker or whatever. And I got the weed. I put it in my pocket. I put it in my fucking locker. I reeked like fucking weed. And I was like, fuck. So I skipped class for like, I don't know, 20 minutes until the smell went away. And the only thing that's like was smelly was my pockets, and I'd have to like sniff my pocket to smell it, so it was pretty much fine. So I go into class. I do like everything normal, okay? And I was gonna smoke before school in like a few days. I wasn't gonna do it anytime like soon. So my friend, the next day after I bought the weed, he's like texting me early as fuck, like earlier before I even get up. He's like, bro, meet me at the bus stop in 10 minutes. We're gonna do you still have that weed? Question mark. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, do you want to smoke it? I was like, I guess. He's like, well, I got a pipe and a lighter, so like some shit like that. And sorry if I sound like tired. It's because I am. It's 4 a.m. right now as I'm recording this, so yeah, I'm pretty tired. Anyway, I go to the bus stop, and there's like a big area of bushes behind our bus stop, and then woods, so we went into the woods a little bit, and then we smoked a little bit. And I don't smoke, guys. Like, I don't do drugs, and never do them, especially at my age, because I'm really young. But I took one hit, and then another hit, and I felt weird, but I felt good. So like right as I took it, I kind of felt it right away, but I didn't feel it right away. But I was coughing a lot because I've never done that before. And well, I just put the weed back in my backpack. I had a tiny bit left. And then as I'm putting it in my backpack, I'm like, I'm not gonna smoke this, so I'm gonna just give it to my friend. So I gave it to my friend. He's like, thank you, bro. What do I owe you? And I'm like, nothing. It's free. I don't want it. I don't want to get caught with it. He's like, alright, man. So he goes back to his house, and I think he puts it in his house somewhere. I don't know. Because this was still like an hour before the bus even came. It's like early. It's like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock-ish. So like, yeah, we have time. But anyway, we're like the first people to get picked up by the bus. So like, yeah. And I was hoping if I start to feel it soon, I would ride it through all on the bus. And that's kind of what happened. So right as the bus was about to come, I really started to feel weird. Like my vision was like fuzzy, and I felt like a vibration feeling in my body. It's kind of weird. It's hard to explain, but I'm not saying it's bad. It was a bad feeling or a good feeling. It was just strange. And then I get on the bus, and at my age and like the tolerance I had, I would say I was kind of tripping balls. Like I was, my friend asked me a few questions. I was answering weird and like not talking right. He's like, dude, are you good? I'm like, yeah, it's just, I think that weed's kicking in a little bit. And he's like, alright, whatever, man. So, what I did is, right after I got dropped off by the bus at school, it takes like 20 minutes because we're like the first, like I said, the first people to get on the bus. Like, we're the third, fourth person, so we have to pick up a lot of kids. Our school's kind of far from like where I was and stuff like that. So I was kind of just riding it through on the bus, and it wasn't all the way done when I got to school. And I was scared it was gonna last the whole day because I knew I couldn't last the whole day like this. So, in my first class, I wasn't right. My teacher could tell I wasn't acting right. I wasn't doing my work. I was just staring at the ground, and I wasn't seeing like visuals or anything. I just felt weird and didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to sit, like, I just wanted to chill in my room at that point. I just wanted to chill in my room and just chill, because I felt so lazy at the time. And this is like my first time trying it too, so like yeah. But anyway, I go to my second period class, and then I'm starting to feel better. So since I'm feeling better, I was doing my work a little bit better. My teacher didn't ask me if I was sick because my teacher knew I just didn't do my fucking work and I was a shithead. So, whatever. But anyway, I started to feel better, a lot better actually, on my third class. But it's just strange, and I almost got caught. So don't do that, because like it's just not good. My first period class teacher, she actually asked me if I need to go to the nurse, because I was like staring at things so much and wasn't paying attention. I was like, I'm fine. She's like, are you sure? I'm like, yes. So she's like, okay, just go to the nurse if you need to. I'm like, okay. But I was fine. I felt kind of weird for the last 30 minutes of it. I kind of felt like I was gonna throw up. But just don't do weed or any drugs at all. Even if it's legal in your state, I just don't do it, because then you can get addicted, and that's not good. But it was Lunsky here. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time.